Hey guys, it's K Swivel here, bringing you something a little different. This is going to be a how-to video on how to get your DOSbox to work properly. Well, maybe not properly. It's how I got it to work with my game called Discworld that I got. Used to have this game back on my old PC. Never had a problem playing it until I, got Windows 7. Windows 7 don't have a disk drive on my gaming PC. Tried to play Discworld from, whatever website I got it from. And kept telling me, incompatible or something. So I'm like, okay, let's do some research. I found out there's something called dosbox. Dosbox is a little program that allows you to run DOS games and DOS programs on newer PCs. It's like a little emulator box kind of thing. Well, anyways, I had so much trouble with this last night because there's no help. The intro here, the help helps a little bit, but it's still confusing. So I'm going to show you kind of what you got to do. First, you got to mount your game. So what you do, you type in mount space C colon. Now remember to do this backslash, not this one. That's where I kept messing up. And you got to remember, you got to figure out where it is. It's a lot easier if you just move the whole folder to the C drive. So you only got one extension, but mine's on my desktop. So I had to type in users Chris desktop discworld. Now this is if you haven't done anything at all to it and haven't even installed it. So what you do is you're going to mount it like this. It's going to say your local drive is mounted. And now you just type in C colon to switch to it. And all you got to do from here is type in install. Maybe. Yep, there it goes. So from here, you're going to, switch to the new little mousy thing. And you're going to install it. And then it's going to go through all the install process. For me, this took like 30 freaking minutes. I've already installed it, so I'm just going to hit cancel. Now, once it installs, usually up here, where'd my mouse go? Up right here, it said C colon dash discworld. And you get a little pop-up that I ignored because I accidentally hit enter and it went to this screen. So it tells you all you gotta do is type in disk, and it's supposed to run. Since mine didn't do it properly, and I didn't, install it, I have to switch to it. So now I gotta type in. Oops. Wait, what? Oh, that's why. Why is it not letting me switch to it? I guess I gotta remount. Previous desktop discworld. Dang it. Discworld. Alright, fine. I'll mount it to D. Okay, for me I had to switch it to D because it was being a pain in the butt, so type in switch over, and now all you gotta do is run disk. And boom! There we go, we got Discworld running. And if you're sitting here watching this and you're like, what the fuck is Discworld? Why would I even want to play this old retro game? Well, that's why. It's a retro game, man. You gotta look back at your roots. Look at what came before all these new high graphic games. I mean, look at this. This was on one of the original PCs. I can't exactly remember when this game came out. I want to say in the 90s to 2000s. But, these graphics, yeah, the games were pretty minimum. Point and click games. Come on, wake up, dude. Come on. There we go. You gotta follow the squiggly line. You gotta use Control Alt Enter escape to do different things. Each one does a control open. So no, what does it do? Okay, just gives you info on it. Enter is actually interact, which it actually took me quite a while to figure out the different controls on this game because it's been so long since I played it. Well, anyways, guys, like I said, this is just a little how-to video type thing to show you how to get DOSBox to work with your games. This worked for my Discworld because the ROM that I downloaded, or executable file that I downloaded, was kind of pretty basic, but it's pretty much all you gotta do. I'm gonna try it with like Castlevania. Not Castlevania, Castle Wolfenstein 3D, Duke Nukem 3D, stuff like that. All those old games to make sure that this is actually pretty much legit. I'm just showing this is how I got DOSBox to work with my Discworld, because I spent 30 minutes online trying to figure out what to do. I shut it down, turned it back on, read everything that popped up, and finally I got through. And I want to say it's because, once I installed it, and I skipped all that information at the very next page that tells you Discworld. To play the game, type disc. To change the sound and whatnot, you type config. I skipped that, and that's what really screwed me over. Because whenever I, try to go back into it and skip the install process because I've already had it installed, I didn't know what to type in to get it to switch to the new disc. Like just now, you saw me, I'm like, wait, what the fuck? You guys should just have to type in disc, and it didn't work. It's because I had to remount it because C was only mounted to the one folder, not the extra folder that it created. Because, let's see. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. Just freak you guys out a little bit. That's the wrong one. Ignore that folder. Nope. Alright, I got it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Bring it over to where it's recording. Alright, as you can see right here is where mine's at. So I type in, and this is all the stuff that's in there. If you type in dir on the command prompt, it shows you everything that's there. This is the install thing right here. Let me move this up a little bit more. Dang it. Sorry guys, I'm a little new at this. This is the install right here. And when you type in install after you mount, it creates this folder here, which has all the stuff in it. And there is crap tons and crap tons. But when you type in disk, I want to say that it sits there and finds that one file in here that allows you to run it. Which, if you looked in the top corner, this is the file that seems to be running. But anyways, guys, that's my tutorial on how to do this. If you liked it, I'm glad you did. If you didn't like it, you're entitled to your own thoughts. I'm gonna do a few different how-tos on this channel. I really just started it to play some games. Don't care if anyone watches. They just gave me something to do, commentary while I'm playing my games. Keeps me from being bored. I don't care if anyone watches it. I'm not into all that. Just something to do. But yeah, if y'all like the video, give me a comment in the bottom so we can chit-chat, because I don't mind chatting with you guys. That's actually one of the reasons why I started doing YouTube, is so I can chit-chat, because I enjoyed, making friends, chit-chatting, blow off some steam, talk about our common interests, stuff like that. If y'all got, problems with Discworld, if y'all know of an easier way, other than, moving your actual folder to the C drive instead of having to go through all the different directories to get there, I know that, so don't worry about commenting about that. But anyways, if y'all know any easier ways, if you have problems and want me to try to figure it out for you, because I like figuring out problems. That's why I like puzzle games like this one, Because, puzzle games, stuff like that, it's always fun. But yeah, I'll see what I can do and get back to you. And yeah, as always, you guys take it easy and toodles.